So, Jess, you are laying in your bed. You feel the warm sunshine open as your automatic windows undarken to let in the light. And you hear your little robot assistant say, "Rise and shine." What do you do?
Well,
I go back to bed.
Gee, I wonder.
I go back to sleep and I don't progress the story.
I go, no thanks.
no.
I'm back.
Well, no, coffee. So I want to go to my kitchen.
You walk into your kitchen and you see that your helper maid robot is standing making a pot of coffee. It's got modern marble tables. The maid looks up at you. She gives a soft smile on her little robo face, and she brings you over a piping hot cup of coffee in a to-go cup.
You're rich, bro.
Yeah, dude, does my maid have a name, or is she just Robo Lady?
She's just robo lady.
I'm
It was
back.
it was a service package sent in from the company for joining them.
You could name her yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna name her.
All right, what do you want to name her?
Hey,
Oh
Robo Lady.
shit, I gotta name her right now?
Name it right now, Jamie. Oh,
Do it.
right now.
You opened this can of worms, now lie
I'm
in
gonna
it.
hurt someone's feelings. I want to point out of how
I'm
many
trying
times
to
I'm
think
going
of
to
what
crash.
dog I like best.
I named you Shih Tzu.
No,
Now
Quinn.
All right. So as Quinn brings you over a cup of coffee, to you, is it a he or a she?
She.
All right. She looks you in the eyes, and then she brings you over a little tablet, and she holds it out for you to grab it.
Okay, so I take the tablet.
All right. You look at the tablet, and you see that you are supposed to be at the exhibition for the new update in about half an hour.
Okay, well, screw my coffee. I gotta go get dressed.
That's why I just put it in the to-go cup.
Oh, is it a to-go cup?
Hold
In my
on.
head, it was in a mug, and like I was gonna sit down and be able to enjoy my morning like a normal human being.
I mean, your house is a smart house. If you want to ask it questions like why I didn't wake you up, you can.
I want to reprogram my house to tell me the time when it wakes me up. But I guess I'm gonna go and get dressed for work.
So as you're getting dressed, Mimi comes up and she just kind of rubs next to your leg.
Yes, Mimi. I love Mimi. Hello. Oh my god, my
Yup.
cat actually came
Nice
over when you
leg.
said Mimi comes over.
Let's wait for the crash.
Oh.
Okay.
Hello. Don't step on the computer.
Clickety clackety.
I want to pet Mimi.
Okay, so you reach down and you pet her, she purrs, and you hear your little automated voice that runs through your house say, Mrs. Johnson, I believe that you are running a bit late.
Shit. Okay.
I
Okay.
was going to wake you up sooner, but I realized that trying to wake you up early is a fruitless endeavor.
True. All right.
There's a car
well,
waiting out for you in the front.
All right. I'm gonna take my coffee and go then.
Okay, so you exit down, you find your way to the elevator, you slowly descend, and when the elevator doors open and you go to the front, you see nothing but like a whatever. It just looks like your stereotypical modern city. There's cars hovering on the road, and you see an
I've been
Does that
thinking
sound
of like
modern?
the Jetsons.
yeah, pretty much a Jetsons. Only like the cars are
Meet
like
the
not
Rubble.
flying, but they're like on a road hovering.
Okay.
And you see that there is an automated car who, upon sensing you, opens up its doors.
All right. Well, I'll get in.
All right, you get in, it closes, it locks, you hear the hum of the engine as it warms up, you feel yourself slightly lift up a bit, and then it zooms off. And as you go by, you see the landscape of the city, all the pristine white buildings, the charging stations that power everything that is mechanical in the city. The charging stations basically kind of look like... this will mean nothing to anyone who hasn't played Apex, but there's these alt charging stations. It basically looks like that, only there's like an orb at the top.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Aren't I the only one here who's never played Apex?
I got it.
I don't really play, so I don't know what they
Hold
look
on.
like.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
I got it, Minnie. I'll send them a picture.
was gonna say whenever
I
I
just
play
wanted to
Apex,
know.
I run around and try not to get shot, or I act as a
I'll
decoy.
crash like 15 times, but
Jamie,
Like
run in and
such
get
a
yourself
mood.
shot. And
Yeah.
then we'll come around and back you up.
That's
why
why
you gotta play
pussy ass.
trios with
Oh
us,
my god.
Jamie. Okay, so Jamie went through that a lot quicker than I thought was gonna happen. So we're switching over to a Jom Bob Magoo. Oh, sorry, Magoo. Kyle, I can't believe that's your name. Kyle, you are laying in a single one-person bed in a majority of the walls are wood. There's like one cement wall facing the outer edge. You have the little blinds that kind of fold up. And just between the cracks of those two blinds, a shot of sunlight hits you in the eyes.
Wow, good. It's morning.
I usually just say
Yes.
fuck when I wake up in the morning.
I'm related to something more than my entire life.
Same.
When you get up at 3:30 in the morning every day.
I'm trying to change it a little bit.
So, Kyle, you turn over and you look at your clock and you see that it is about 8 a.m. You know that you have a job at the Talos Rec Center today, but it's not for like another 15 minutes, so if you want to get up and do some stuff in your house, you can.
I probably need to get up. Probably change out of the clothes I was sleeping in.
Do you want to exit your bedroom?
Yeah. Go to... Actually, what time? I check what time it is.
It is 8 a.m. Your job isn't until around 8:30.
Make breakfast.
Okay, so you walk into your kitchen. It's a pretty stereotypical kitchen. There's a carpeted floor where the living room is, and in a soft little recliner is your mom. She's just sitting watching some TV. And to the left is the kitchen. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah, that sounds like
Bad
trailer
that I
park
thought
stuff.
it was a joke when he went in a chair as your mom. Like, he was being like, in a chair is your mom. And then I realized that was like a
'Cause Allie does that way
reasonable
too much.
descriptor.
Wait, what do I do too much?
Your mom.
Your mom.
That's
Every
fair.
other word out of your mouth is your
all
mom.
the fucking time.
Okay, Kyle, so what are you going to make for brekkie?
Egg and eggs and toast.
All right,
If
so
I even have that.
as you're frying up some eggs, you hear a knock at your door.
But is he frying or
I
scrambling?
answer the door.
So as you answer the door, you meet your neighbor, simply named
Oh,
Joe Buck.
Fuck.
He's got pretty frizzy hair. He's wearing a straw hat. He has suspenders and a flannel shirt, and a gap between his teeth as big as the Grand Canyon. He looks you in the eyes and he's like, "Hey there, man. How you doing?"
All right, I guess.
"Oh yeah, I heard you're gonna be working at the rec center today."
Yeah.
You know, man, them machines, I don't trust them.
I don't either. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Good to hear you say that. I had this flyer here. And he hands you a piece of paper that is basically just notebook paper with, like, pen written on it. "Yeah, I'm getting together a little strike here to go up against the ever-impending robots."
I'll think about it.
"Oh, all right. Do you want to keep the paper? I put, like, 5 in your mailbox."
All right. I'll think about it and get back to you. I close the door.
As you close it, he's trying to, like, keep his view. "Oh, all right, man. I'll see you later." And you close the door with a click, and you are left holding the flyer.
I crumple it up and throw it away. Because apparently I have 5. I have 5 in my mailbox. Oh god! I guess I watch TV until I need to head to my job.
Yeah, you're like reading the book as you eat. You're just there to spend time with her.
Oh,
That's cute.
All right, so you finish up your breakfast, and
Yep. And then I head to work.
all right, so you step out, and you see that mixed in with a couple of kind of dilapidated houses. There's some trailers, and at the end of your walk, that's in front of your house. You see that there's your truck, and you got your tool bag in your hand. I assume you're gonna walk towards the truck.
Yep.
All right, so as you walk towards the truck, Jom Bob comes back.
Wait.
Joe Buck comes
Did
back.
you just say my neighbor's name, Jom Bob?
No, you're sorry, Joe Buck. Joe Buck walks back up to you. "Hey, man.
Hi.
Oh, going to work?"
Yes.
"Oh, sweet. I was wondering you can give me a ride. I need I need to go stop somewhere real quick.
Sure.
Oh, sweet, man. Can I ride shotgun?
Sure.
Sit alone in the back.
Okay, so do you unlock the car for him to get in while you pack in all your equipment?
Yes.
No.
So as you unlock the car, he gets
I'm
in.
gonna regret this.
You hear from the shotgun call. Oh shit! There's like a literal shotgun in here.
Yes. Don't touch it.
Okay, so you put your stuff in the back. You go up to the front seat, click yourself in, click in the seatbelt. Now, Kyle, I gave a custom mechanic for your car.
Mm-hmm.
Once you
What
reach
do I
your
roll?
destination, I'm going to need you to roll a D12, and that's how much gas you use getting up to there.
So we're just going straight there. You got any small talk?
Well, no, I'm just rolling this for now, and you can talk to him as you guys drive in.
Wow. I use 1.
Okay, so you...
Kyle wants to talk to him.
All right, so you only lose...
No, I was just inspecting it. And said I'm going to regret this.
And you guys drive off. As you're driving, the dilapidated houses and trailers turn into a bustling city with not even grass, really. It's mostly just like turf, like gray turf. And you see a sign that says, "Welcome to the city of Ganesh." Ganesh.
Ganesh.
And you see that on the billboard welcoming you in, there is the face of Marcus Wright, who is the head of the Wright Corporation. He basically has... The best way I can describe him is he looks like Handsome Jack, only he has slick back hair with like a bluish tint to it. He's wearing a red undershirt under a black suit with a black tie.
So more of a douchebag, Handsome Jack, is what you're telling me.
Definitely douchey. 100% douchey.
Even though I'm pretty certain Handsome Jack was a massive douchebag.
Yeah, he was a likable douchebag, though. This guy ain't. You can just tell by looking at him, he seems like a tool. Okay, so as you drive, you see that you kind of merge onto a highway. There's kind of hovering cars, and then there's some old-fashioned cars. And 2 people in a old-fashioned car pull up next to you and Joe, and they're like, "Hey, man! Nice wheels!"
Sure. Actually, no, no, I ignore them.
They start beeping their horn. Joe leans out the window. He says, "Why don't you all go and get the fuck yourselves with all your mechanical limbs and such?"
Shut up, Joe.
He's like, "Oh man, I'm trying to help you out here. You can't be building me down while
I
I'm trying to
don't
help you out."
care.
Oh yeah, all right, that's cool. So the light turns green. You go further on. As Joe's looking out the window, trying to make not make eye contact with you, as you've just scolded him. He says, "Yeah, just pull on over right here."
Okay.
So you pull over to the curb, and you see that there is a dark alleyway with what seems to be some lighting down the end. And on the street, there's a mixture of both drones and people with augmentations. He gets out,
Oh.
clicks in, and he says, "Yeah, thanks, man. I won't need you to pick me up. I'm probably gonna be here for a while."
Okay.
"All right, yeah, have a nice day, man." And he just walks off down the dark, narrow hallway.
He was never seen from again.
He dies immediately.
You just don't pick him up.
He never comes back.
I drive to the rec center.
All right, so you pull up to the rec center, and there is a portly man with gray hair just kind of standing there waiting for you. He waves you to come and park it right in front. The rec center is kind of an oval building with a circle cut out, making it into a crescent moon shape. And you know from the history of this place that it is one of the few places left in the city that has both old and new technology.
Hey.
Okay, so when you pull up, the man taps on the glass and tells you to roll down your window.
I roll down my window.
"Oh, yes, thank you so much for coming. You know they're announcing something big today, and we blew a fuse in the bathroom, and you know when it comes to rights, you can't mess anything up."
Okay. I will get on it today, sir.
"All right, thank you so much. We'll pay you once you're done."
All right.
All right, so I assume you want to get your tools and then walk into the rec center.
Look at all my tools I need and then head to where the problem is.
Okay, so when you walk in, the automatic doors open, I don't know why I made a sound. I could have just said opened. And you see there is a large group of people, a stage to your right where a singer is performing. She's got a backup band, 2 backup dancers. There's like a little rec. There's like not really a rec center, but more like a cafeteria area to the left, where people are sitting, enjoying some cocktails and maybe. To you, it seems really odd because it seems like a regular cafeteria, but they're serving like really fancy food. And on your way there, you bump into a lady. And you just keep your way you're going, and that means we are switching over to our favorite cybernetic lady, Molly.
Good.
Hey.
Okay, Malls. So after Kyle bumped into you, you're pretty much just like looking around, and you see all the same stuff he sees.
Okay, so it's like weirdly fancy food for this boring cafe. Oh, we didn't get to see my house.
You'll get a chance.
It's fine. I guess I can forgive that. I mean, I'm probably gonna give Jim Bob or whatever a nasty look, but I don't think Mina cares enough to like start something. She's just kind of like, dude. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna kind of like walk around the event hall. I don't know if there's anybody that like I just really want to seek out to talk to. Yes, I do. I want to know if my old friend is here. Like, just kind of walk around, take everything in, and I'm looking for him.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll me a. Here's the thing, though. I don't know. Would this be spot hidden? Let's say it's spot hidden because it's a crowded area.
Okay. I'm trying to get under my number, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, let me find my dice. Okay. Okay, I mean, I got 16.
Okay. You scour over the crowd, but despite the array of people with augmentations, regular people with just the disc, you do not see your friend anywhere.
Okay, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm gonna eat some fancy food, sadly, and watch the singer, I guess.
Okay, so as you walk over to the cafeteria area, you get a buzz from your phone.
Oh, okay, what is it?
You look, and it is the CEO of your company.
All right.
And Molly's gonna sound real bad because even though I need to real quick switch to your character sheet, what's your character's name again?
Minami.
Okay. You open it.
Minami Sato.
And he begins to speak. Okay. Okay. How are you doing? Have they spotted you? Are you fine?
I'm just gonna tell him everything's fine so far. I'm just enjoying the refreshments. Frankly, they're not as good as I had hoped.
Was it one of those right employees? They're kind of douches.
Yeah. I would assume that most of them haven't had the best experiences. I haven't managed to find much of anything just yet. Of course, it's not like they've begun any sort of announcements right now. There's a band playing. It's not bad, but not particularly exciting.
Just dissed Allie. Oh shit.
That's why I said it.
Okay. Well, I guess as long as shit hasn't hit the fan, I guess that's okay.
Oh, it's
Yes,
gone.
I'm still hopeful that it won't at any point.
Okay. There should be an entrance next to the stage. I would say head there once all the crowds are distracted.
Okay. Do the crowds look distracted enough by Allie for me to like try to do that now, or should I wait for them to start talking? Oh, but I want to hear their presentation.
You look over and you notice that like there's like 2 guards by that area, and you know that all the staff is going to be on like the main stage during this. So the best bet would be to wait.
So I'm gonna have to wait until the thing. Okay, well for now I just want to blend in. Maybe for this pretty much this entire thing, I want to keep an eye out for just like in case Reen shows up.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, I'm just gonna try and like blend in and chill.
All right. So as you're sitting eating your fancy food, we go over to our favorite pop singer.
Yeah.
Not all of our favorite.
Shut up. I know. That's fine. That's fair.
So you
I'm so
are
sorry.
up on the stage and you are a rockin'.
You know, the usual. Not really, though.
You want to give us an idea of what you're singing up there?
No, I do not want to give you ideas.
I was gonna say
Write
just
a
describe it.
song right
Um,
now.
Well, obviously, I feel like it's probably going to be it's pop, obviously, but it's got like a bit of like a techno into it because it's very futuristic-y, and I want to keep it that way.
It is straight up J-pop.
Poppin', lock it.
All right, so as you're singing on up there, the spotlight that is now on you turns off. The room goes dark,
Oh, frick.
and they turn and they focus on the stage. The stage that's not you, but kind of the stage that is kind of towards the front of the rec center.
Right.
Okay, I want to slip towards the door then, just like, still within the crowd, but on close to
Okay.
the door.
So you hear an announcer go, "Ladies and gentlemen, cyborgs and not, give it up for the man, the myth, the one responsible for taking this city out of the Dark Ages, Marcus Wright." And like triumphant music plays, he walks out.
Yeah.
He's like
A
fist
golf
pumping,
clap.
shooting out finger guns.
Tony Stark.
And Allie, can you roll me a spot hidden real quick?
Sure. What the frick do I roll?
You roll the percentile die and the smaller percentile die.
85.
All right, what is your spot hidden?
Oh, frick. I don't know what the frick that means.
You may not have a number.
If you don't have a number, use the one that is in the parentheses.
25.
Ooh. Yeah, so when you look into the crowd, you just see like this huge kind of mosh pit of people.
Usual.
But in that crowd, Jessica is running to get to the backstage area because she knows she's supposed to be there.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna like
All
see,
right.
like if she has to talk to the guards, I want to listen in.
Okay, so as you approach there, Jamie, the two guards, one puts out his head and he goes, "Identification, ma'am."
Pull out my little badge that says who I am and what I work for.
He takes it, looks at it, he goes, "All right." And they let you go through the sliding doors, and there is a little receptionist with a small little bob haircut, a little bun in the back. She also has a disc kind of on the side of her head, and she turns, sees you, her eyes get wide, and she grabs you by the arm, starts pulling you towards. It's like, why are you this late? You know Mr. Wright likes everything to be perfectly okay. You're just, come here. Oh my god, were you not outfitted with tech right now? Oh, this is
No. Ah!
Here you go. And she hands you one of the, what looks to you be a pair of them, like the metal discs that you've seen people have on the side of their heads. And that she also has. But instead of having kind of like the needles that you stick in, it is just like a sticky back.
Also, I have like fake tech.
Look, it's more for
literally
show right
press
now.
on earrings
We'll
of this
augment you
world.
after the whole thing's done. But for now, stand right next to that lady over there and just stand still and look procedural.
Okay.
So, you take off the sticky back and you stick it on the side of your forehead, and you stand next to what looks like to you like low-level interns. Kind of like, it starts with low-level intern, then it moves up to like higher representative people. There's a curtain in front of you, and the curtain starts to slowly raise up.
Oh, rip. Okay.
And essentially, you see the back of Marcus's head, and he's just sitting there all posh, fixing the suit. And I'm just gonna say this: all of you from where you are can see and hear what he's saying. What is up, fellow Right Tech users? How we all doing tonight? The crowd cheers. You hear one guy here. I mean, I'm okay. He says, "Now, you know that we at Right Tech value quality over anything, but we also value changing lives. That's why today, I am happy to announce that me and all my wonderful employees," he turns and he gestures to the people behind him, not even making eye contact with any of them. "The next update for the right disc," and he points to the disc that's on his temple, and 3 monitors start to slowly descend, looking out into the crowd. And 3 men appear on the monitors. Now, it's no secret that we have tried our best to help every aspect of living. For example, Mr. Bob Barker. Our latest camera tech has allowed him and his reporters to cover scenes as they happen, giving the best coverage known to man. Todd Greenwood. Our genetically enhanced crops has led to a decrease in global hunger. Not to mention, harvesting has never been safer and less of an issue. And of course, our great doctor, Rin Tezuka, who has helped pioneer our best scalpel technology in order to save people from any and all diseases. Not to mention, he also helped with the regenerative factor of the disc. So give it up for these three lovely men who I could not be here without.
Woo.
The crowd
Yeah.
starts
Woo.
clapping. Molly, did I say your guy's name right?
Mostly.
Oh no.
I'm staring a little.
You're staring at a screen.
Yes.
I will say, from what you can tell, he hasn't noticed you in the crowd because it's kind of like a shitty webcam thing.
Right, and he's not. I would assume he's not looking for me. I guess he might be. He knows. He knows he's a little bit of an enthusiast.
So as he's like gesturing, he turns back and says, "So remember, prepare your disc for later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because the biggest update of the century is here. And as we say, if it's not right, you're not doing it right, especially if it's Everstar. Good night, everybody!" And he peace signs and he walks off towards the side door.
Oh, Evan with an N, or even, or whatever. And I'm offended.
Shade has been thrown.
Alright, so he just walks by. He gives the guards a little finger motion to say, "Follow me." And he and his assistant kind of walk back there. Jamie, you're still on stage, and the curtains start to slowly go down. And once curtains are fully down, everybody just kind of walks back to what they were doing.
Can I peel
Are
the
the
sticks
guards-
off my head?
As you're about to, Tammy walks up. She grabs your arm like, "Do not do that yet.
What are these for?
It's an image. If people at Right Tech don't use Right Tech, do you know how bad that looks?
No one explained any of this to me when I joined.
We sent you a pamphlet."
Did you read the?
Yeah,
Nobody
do you think I
reads
read those?
pamphlets.
That serves us right for trying to do something low tech. Just keep it on for now, okay?
Dude,
Okay.
they're itchy.
It's... Do you want to get fired?
No.
Well, if Mr. Wright finds out, you will. So just keep it on for now.
Alright.
She walks off, kind of just like rubbing her temples, like, "I can't believe it. Interns. Interns!" Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Oh. I'm gonna follow the other people that walked off stage.
Okay, so they walk off going towards the same area that Wright had walked towards. The guards are looking over people, but they don't seem too worried. And you make eye contact with one of the guards, and he kind of gives you a look.
Oh, keep my head down.
All right,
Splendid.
and you walk through to what appears to be a very clean, sort of pristine hallway. And we're going to cut over to Allie, because I feel like she hasn't got enough character growth.
What?
Allie, you are still standing on the stage, because that's kind of where you watched the presentation from. What do you want to do?
Can I leave now? Can I leave the stage?
Yeah, you can walk backstage.
Yeah, I want to go explore a bit. I
Okay.
just want to go look around, look at people, look at things.
All right, so you walk down, and I assume you round around to go to like kind of the crowded area.
Yeah.
So while you're in there, you have like a couple of people like, "I love you! Oh my god, I love you! Oh, shit!
Oh god. Oh god.
Sign my prosthetic!"
Stop yelling. I guess I'll probably show some love to fans a little bit, sign some things, take some pictures. You know, the usual pop star things. Be nice. I'm not really here to like, you know,
Somebody shout, "Sign my face!"
sign my face.
Sign it! She pulls back her bangs and yells, "Sign my face!"
I would definitely sign
God.
someone's face. That's like my dream. Come and just like yeet in the face.
Okay, Allie, roll me intelligence real quick.
Oh god.
On the face.
Wow. 80. Is intelligence your, is that like one of your,
That's one of your statistics.
Yeah, that's it's 75.
Ooh, okay, so as you're like finishing up writing, like you're writing your little name on there, you realize that you weren't using a marker, you were using a ballpoint pen.
You know what? You know what? You know.
And as the person is like still smiling, she's like, "That hurt, but still rad."
Sorry.
So as you're walking, a girl with metal disc on the side of her head, a stern expression, square glasses, walks up, puts her hand on your shoulder, and says, "Mr. Wright would like to see you."
Like to see me?
I mean, I'm staring right at you. I don't know who else I should
Yeah.
talk to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get it. Okay. That's okay.
So she just kind of takes her hand off your shoulder and walks towards the same door.
Oh dear God. Okay. I mean, I follow.
You follow. You walk past the same security guards. You see all the interns kind of like lined up. Everyone's like just kind of talking. You find your way into a back room that has like 2 sofas, like a little mini bar to the side, and Mr. Wright is sitting there. And he looks up to you and he says, "Ah, there you are. Aaron, we're good. Take 5. I don't take anything. I love you, Aaron."
Okay.
She walks to the door and he says, my girl, you were wonderful, worth every credit."
Oh, thank you. Is there a particular reason you wanted to see me?
Yes, there is. Now, you may have seen that I had some benefactors, multiple people, we're kind of a big deal.
Yes.
I wanted to give you a front row seat to the update.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem at all, but I will say, you're gonna have to stay in this room for a bit, because, we got a lot of prep work to do.
Oh, how long is a bit? Because I have, fans who wanted pictures, and I don't want
no, you can go in the fans, but like when we're about to start, you're gonna be in that room for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I would have said this in the bunch of the crowds, but then everyone's like, "Oh, let me see it. Oh, let me see it. Oh, Mr. Wright, we love you." I mean, of course they love me, but
Yeah, okay.
All right, so just show this to the security guards, and he gives you a little card.
All right, thank you.
And Allie,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to real quick roll me a dex.
Oh God. Okay.
Fumble the card.
Let me find my die.
He threw it off after that one fail.
My tears are squeaky.
My dex is a 60 and I rolled a 20.
Ooh, okay, so he like reaches up to try to like pet your hair or something. You immediately dodge out of that.
No touchy, please.
He's like, "Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. I'm not sorry, I'm just a huge fan too. Apologies."
Yeah. Thank you. It means a lot. So, do I just
Oh yeah, you can walk out now. Just show that when like everybody's like leaving.
Okay. Thank you. See you later.
Okay.
Just awkwardly leave. Just.
Okay, Molly, what are you doing? You're still by the door, I assume.
Yes. So, is it still guarded?
The guards kind of like went in with everybody else, but like from that opening, when like it opened when Allie went in, you could definitely tell that there are just kind of people still talking there, like
Right.
interns.
So, my assumption is I don't think I can slip in unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I didn't think to fake a security card before I came here, which I definitely should have done.
Actually, let's roll intelligence. Let's see if you did do that.
All right.
Oh God. Is intelligence a percent still, or?
Yeah, everything is percentile die checks.
Okay, I thought it was. I rolled a, what is that? Oh God, I rolled an 83. Oh yikes! What's my intelligence? It's not 80, I don't think.
Ooh, okay,
It's
so this
70.
is okay. So
so I
let me
failed.
real quick bring up some mechanics. If you want to, you can push a roll, which means you can roll again and try to get like a better thing. And the only issue is,
But the consequences are worse if you fail again. Yeah, and you can lower it with luck, but I'm not going to do that because it's too far off. I'm just going to keep it how it is because right now she's just kicking herself for not having had the foresight to do that. But I don't have like sleight of hand. I wish that was a thing in this. I want to still keep an eye and see if maybe I'll get a chance to like swipe a card off an intern.
Alright. Just as you say that, an
Oh, God.
intern runs out like, Oh my god, I need to pee so badly. I had to stand there for so long. Where are the bathrooms?
So I want to do the classic, just bump into him and try to take it.
Okay, let's say that this is a sleight of hand.
I don't have a skill for that.
Then you just roll the number that is next
Oh,
to
I
it.
have to use the. Oh, I'm scared. What even is the number that's next to it? Okay, I rolled a 94.
Oh no.
That's a fail no matter what.
So you do bump into him, but you kind of fall on your ass.
Oh,
And he's like,
I'm just like,
nah, I would help you, but gotta pee really badly.
I'm gonna apologize in Japanese, like I don't speak English. It's like, oh, because I'm.
He's like,
Gomennasai, gomennasai.
that's so, ikadakimasu. He kind of slightly bows.
Did you say you're welcome to me?
He's like,
I'm sorry, you're welcome.
He's like, you speak English. Oh, thank God. Do you know where the bathrooms are?
Do I? Like when I walked around earlier, did I happen to see a bathroom sign?
You saw that they were next to kind of like where the food was.
Yes, I actually saw them when I was getting food. If you head towards the food table and then hang a right, you can't miss the sign.
Thank you. He like sprints, pushing through crowds of people.
I'm very frustrated at not having gotten the thing.
Well, Molly, I was about to say.
Oh.
When you look down, you see that he dropped his badge.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up as I like brush myself off. You know, adjust my shoes, which are not laces, so they're obviously not like they're not untied, but you know, that was the best excuse I could think of to lean back down.
All right. Majority of the people have left. It's kind of nighttime outside. Kyle, you're still working on the electrical problem.
Mm.
And, Allie, you are, like, I assume you're, like, packing up stuff backstage.
Probably, yeah.
The same girl who came up to you before walks over and says, Mr. Wright is ready for you.
Okay.
That's not foreboding.
Yeah, that's
Nope,
what.
not creepy at all.
Oh, okay. I'll look to my crew and be like, "I'll be back soon. Y'all just continue. I'll be back."
I feel like Minori is about to like lose her freaking autonomy.
All your roadies just kind of look at you like, yeah, all right.
Roadies. I guess I'll just
Okay.
follow her back to the room that he asked me to wait in.
All right, so the sliding doors open. She kind of just like dings a little keypad now that the guards are out to kind of let you in. And she opens the door and gestures you in.
Okay.
And she says, well, he'll come to see you in a moment.
All right. Thank you.
And she closes the door and she walks. It's what you, the echoing kind of sounds like it fades off to the right.
All right.
All right, Miles, here we go.
Oh god. I don't know. See, I kind of want to try to get backstage. I kind of don't. I'm
The stage that we
scared.
were talking about with Allie was her stage, but there's also the stage where the main stuff happened. Essentially, the sliding door
Yeah.
there is backstage, or you can try to go through the curtains.
Well, I don't know that Mr. Wright talked to her, so I'm probably not gonna try and chase that down because Mina doesn't know. I don't know. How long until this presentation's supposed to start?
Oh, the presentation already happened. That's what the whole...
Well,
Oh, you mean the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that he's gonna do?
yeah, I thought he was gonna like. Is he gonna give us any more than that, or
When
is
does
this just like a
the
hype
update
He
happen?
just
thing?
said the update was coming and for everyone to like prepare their technology for it.
Okay, so that I was kind of hoping he'd give us more details. So I definitely want to try and get backstage because it's the only way I'm gonna get more information.
Okay, do you want to try to go through the curtains, or do you want to try to go through the door? I will say that the key card thing is what you have and then would allow you to go through the door.
I'm gonna go through the door because I feel like if I fail the door, I can still try the curtains, but that doesn't work the other way around.
Okay, so you go up to the door, you scan the little key card, it lets you in, and you're looking down what seems like a pretty clean hallway except for all the fingerprints of the interns that were touching it in amazement. There's a door to your right, and when you look down, you see that there is a curve that goes right.
Is this just like a really unremarkable door, I assume? Like, what's the door? Anything interesting?
The door that's on your right,
Yeah.
it is slightly open,
the
but it has
stage
like
door?
it has like a normal doorknob.
Can I like kind of peer through the crack. Like, does it look interesting?
You look in and you see that the little pop star lady is just sitting there. Her legs are crossed, kind of just tip tapping on her knees.
Being bored.
Okay, weird, but I'm gonna follow this curve around to the right.
I hate that I named him Right, so now every time I hear Right, I'm just like, yes. So
Oh, God.
as you get closer to the bend, you see that there is a weird, ominous blue glowing light. I assume like you peek around the curve instead of like going straight down.
Yes, you're correct. And also, just in case this ever becomes relevant, Mina is wearing like gloves.
Oh, okay.
Just in case this matters.
Dang it.
So if I touch something, it's gloves.
I'm picturing like
Unless
Dexter's laboratory style gloves. I don't know why.
No, she's in like, she just wears like little leathery
Leather biker
gloves.
gloves.
Like they're just straight up leather.
Okay, so as you peer around, you see a large control panel. You see the backs of everyone, but you can kind of make out who's who.
Do I see Mr. Wright?
You do see the back of Mr. Wright. You also see the back of his assistant, Aaron, and then you see that, but he's obscuring what's in the tube.
Okay, essentially from this point on, I want to, like right now, and then any other time that something's like kind of interesting, I'm gonna take a picture via the like
Oh, okay.
eyeball. So there's not like a flash or something. It's just exactly what she sees is pictured. So like right now, I'm gonna do it with Wright and the glowing blue tube, just in case this is the closest I ever get. Do there seem to be other like low-level people in here, or is it like?
From what you can tell, it is
fancy
mostly high like end officials. The screens are still displayed. Actually, you see the backs of 3 screens, but you assume that it's the people that were there before, that were displayed before. Besides Mr. Wright, there's like about 3 technicians.
I assume the physical people from the screen aren't here.
No. But you also see that little Jessica's kind of back there, and we're gonna real quick switch to her perspective.
Yeah. Okay.
So Jamie, what you see that in the tube is sort of this blue glowing rock that has a bunch of wires being like, or tubes connected to it, sort of like siphoning energy from it. Everyone's kind of just standing in attention, and Mr. Wright is sitting there, like kind of Superman posed, like he's triumphant. He's like, "Today's the day, everyone. Today is the day we make history again."
It's
Man,
big.
it's gonna be great. What's your name? Jessica, you. He's pointing at you, Jamie.
Jessica, sir.
Yeah, whatever. Jennifer, can you go and get me a drink from the back room while we turn this baby on, please?
Sure thing.
Do
So-
I
you
hate
go get
how
the
much
drink?
this is.
yeah, I'll go get it.
Okay, so you walk down the hallway. Now, Molly, I should warn you, this is the hallway that you're currently in.
I'm going to. Okay, I just saw him order a drink. I know this chick is a lower level intern now, so I'm going to just, before she gets to the door, just like, quietly step in, but I want to hold myself and act like I should be here. I'm not like peering into the room or anything, and I'm just gonna kind of like stand near a wall, kind of where she was, so that I want to basically try to act like I belong here, but I'm an intern.
I'm gonna say that since Wright is kind of so smug, he's not really paying attention, you can do this.
Right. That's why I feel safe enough to do this.
So, Jamie, you walk down the curb, and you go to the room. You open it, and you just see Allie's little character just sitting there.
Hello.
Hi.
I feel like I go in there and like I recognize who she is, and I'm trying not to be awkward.
Jamie?
What? Oh, wrong person?
No.
Am I thinking?
No. I'm gonna need you to roll me a real quick intelligence check.
Oh shit. What am I rolling? The 2 thingy?
The 2 dice. The percentile die, and then the d10.
Most of we're gonna need them on.
That's 67.
What's your intelligence? Ooh, just about failed. You hear a click from the door behind you, and to you, that means nothing.
Oh, it means nothing to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Door just made a click.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, I'll just be a minute. I'm just getting a drink.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's for Mr. Wright.
I just love this like awkward interaction. I'm just like sitting there cross-legged, like.
Cal, I will say you are still like working in an open circuit kind of thing.
Yeah, no. I just imagine eventually there's just a random fuck. I shock myself.
just dig it.
Well, okay, so I guess I try to get I get the drink and then I go to leave.
So when you grab the door handle, when you turn it, it doesn't open.
Fuck.
Are we locked in?
Yup.
Great.
Yup, this door ain't opening.
I could call someone. Maybe I can get one of my.
Oh my god, can you? Because if I don't get
Yeah,
this drink over
yeah,
there, like,
let
I'm
me-
gonna lose my job.
Let me try to call someone. So I'm gonna try and call one of my what are they called? Roadies? Yeah. Can I call one?
Okay.
Does
Go
it
ahead.
work?
Allie, just so you know, we're stealing the mechanic from Dungeons and Daddies. Roll me a D10 and let's see how charged your phone is.
Oh frick.
No, sorry, D20. My D.
20.
You gotta beat a 1.
18.
Oh, okay, so your phone's on.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna call. Do I name him? Let's give him a name. Raphael. I'm gonna call Raphael. My
Okay.
roadie.
So you get a call from Raphael, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, broski, what up?"
Hey, Raphael. Do you think you could get a? There's. I'm locked in a room with one of Mr. Wright's interns. What's your name, darling?
My name's Jessica.
Jessica. I'm locked in a room with Jessica. And do you think there's a way you could get back here? Maybe get us out?
Where would that be, ma'am?
The frick. I follow one of the. It's back behind somewhere.
Oh, do you mean that sliding door thing? That was
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk towards it. You hear stepping. he taps on it. Yeah, there seems to be the little scanner thingy next to it.
Do you think you can get someone who can let us out? Do you...
You hear him put down his phone. He looks around, picks it back up. I don't really see anyone here. It's kind of mostly empty.
Can you just go look around for me, please?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
He hangs
Thank
up.
you. Okay. Raphael is totally gonna get us out of here.
Okay, so back to Molly's perspective. Molly, you are looking at this, and you basically you're in awe of what you're seeing. You just kind of feel that there is power radiating off of this that you can't tell what it is, though. And Wright kind of steps in front of the tube. He looks out on.
As soon as I got in view of it, though, snap a picture.
Okay. For the sake of convenience, just say snap whenever you want to take a new picture.
Okay.
Snap.
or just actually snap,
Okay.
whatever you feel more comfortable.
Oh, come on.
And
snap.
anytime I can, I can't snap. I am not capable.
Oh, okay. So
anytime
Wright, sorry.
if I can see his face, I want to get a picture of him with it too, just so I can.
Okay.
I don't know. I want this to be a very full report.
Alright.
I don't want to miss anything.
I will say in the picture you just took, you most likely saw his face.
Right. Okay.
He looks out, getting the monitors in view, and he says, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. I can't. We are going to be swimming in money." Aaron, I would ask you to push the button, but I like the buttons. It's my favorite part of the job. So he pushes the button. There is a loud humming noise, and the rock begins to start glowing a little less, and you can see that the energy is being exported into the tubes.
Snap.
Then, the machine, a dial to your left, Molly, from what you can see, starts to kind of lean its way into the red,
Oh God.
and the rock begins to glow even brighter. The lights start to flicker, the building slightly shakes. Kyle, roll me a dex real quick.
Oh, fuck.
You know the dice to use, right?
Yes. God fucking damn it, but nice. 69.
And what's your dex? Kyle, what's your dex?
My next is 60.
Ooh, so you get a hearty zap from the panel that you're
Yeah, I
currently
guess
on.
that was what was going to happen.
Take 1d6 of damage.
Ooh.
And I will say,
Fuck!
I will say
Five.
that Allie, Molly, and everyone, you hear in the
God
distance the
damn
man
it.
yell,
How classy.
and the room is still shaking.
Oh, now I have 6 hit points. Fuck yeah.
Wright is furiously pressing the button like, don't worry, I'm sure this will be fine, everything's okay. If you brainiacs fix this! All the engineers start to walk towards the panel, and then all the lights go off, leaving the rock glowing, and then a pulse of energy erupts through the floor, shaking the foundation. Molly, you feel a slight tingle in your left eye.
Oh my. Is my left eye the right eye? I don't even remember.
I really...
Wait, wait a minute.
I have this written down.
I feel I'm gonna say, yeah, you should
I'm
see.
next with my left eye, so the right eye is the one that they still have.
Okay, so that eye starts feeling a bit weird. Allie,
Yes.
you get a little pain in your head, but your disc kind of just falls off.
Oh. Well, there it goes.
Jamie, you feel pretty much okay because you didn't have any tech on you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have anything. I'm a normal person.
I will say though, all of you do see like the blue pulse that went out. And Molly, I will say things for you right now. You're kind of like, you get pushed back by the force. So where were you standing exactly, Malls?
I wanted to be in view of the thing in the tube, but far, like, at the back of this gathering of, like, the right employees and stuff, as much on the fringes as I can be while being able to see the thing.
Would you say that you were kind of still lined up with the hallway in a way?
Probably, yeah.
So you get pushed back into the hallway. You don't get any damage, but you kind of get slid back, kind of like you knocked you off your feet.
Yeah.
Minori and for Jessica, you notice that the door kind of like clicks back open.
Do we leave?
I will say the
I'm
lights
gonna
in
go.
your room are like completely dark now.
Oh, the room's dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm gonna follow her because I don't want to be alone.
Okay, so you exit the door, and if you look to your right, you see that there is a woman, and this woman is Molly. She is just kind of leaned up against getting back up after being pushed back.
I head that way. Because in my mind, I need to get this drink to Mr. Wright before I get fired.
Okay, so do you want to run to the hallway?
Jamie, intern of the year.
I get. I head towards the hallway, but I see. Mina. Well, I don't know her name yet, but.
That's true.
Well, no, isn't Allie Minori?
I'm Minori. She's
Minami and Minori.
Oh, I just said Minori.
Minami.
Yeah. Okay, so I see me like in the hallway, and I stop, and I'm just like, are you okay?
I think so. Did you guys feel that? That was quite a tremor.
I saw a blue light.
Maybe the system thing like backfired or something.
I will say, if you were to look down the dark area, you see kind of like, you can still see the disc. You see the lights of the disc that people have on their heads kind of turn on, and then you hear screaming and the sizzling of skin.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's
For slight reference, while Mina still has the little disc, that and any wiring, which if it's dark in here, you might can kind of see, which is unfortunate. She's got like basically slightly glowing like green wiring, and her little disc is green.
Okay, we will say you guys can see each other if you're in proximity of her.
Yeah, if you're close and it's dark, you can probably see. Especially there's one in her neck I gave her that like you can see. And one of her eyes has blue around it, one has green.
Are any of you looking towards the hallway right now where that stuff was?
probably.
Yeah.
As you look towards that area, and you see the discs kind of slight turn, you now see about 3 sets of glowing blue eyes staring back at you. They start to slowly approach.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Mr. Wright doesn't need that drink that bad.
Kyle, real quick, can you roll me a spot hidden?
Is this for him to notice this?
Nope.
I have a feeling where I'm working, there's currently someone behind me, and I'm about to get fucking assaulted.
That gave me
Oh
chills.
god, you're gonna die.
Yeah, considering that fucking shock just took half my health.
What even is my help?
61.
yeah.
What's the normal? Which I think is like 20 or probably something like that.
For spot hidden, that is a 25. If you want to push it, you can go again, but the consequences are worse.
I'm not gonna risk it with me already being at low health and possible chance of surviving.
Okay, so Kyle, as you're getting up, you see behind the pole that you were working on, there's a set of glowing eyes. And it walks towards sort of like where the skylight is. And you see that it is the roadie, except there is blue wiring. Not really wiring, but like kind of... The best way I can describe it is like sigils kind of forming down from his eyes. His skin is burnt in some areas where it's peeled up. You can kind of still hear it sizzling. Some of his proportions are like weird. Like one of his arms is longer than the other. One of the legs is shorter than the other. And he lets out a wretched scream and tries to charge at you.
I pull out my biggest tool I have and try to smack him with it.
Okay. Okay, let's make that a straight strength roll.
Oh, I swear to God, if I hit the 20%. I hit a 1.
You got a 001?
I got a 001.
Holy shit, Kyle!
Cow.
That's really good!
Wait, isn't that 101?
Yeah, I thought that's 100.
No,
ain't it?
100 in Call of Cthulhu is all the zeros. Is all the zeros.
Is it? Oh, is it only zeros?
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
Kyle,
yeah, okay.
you rear back and you smack this guy right in the head, severing his top head from his jaw.
Oh my god.
Now, Kyle, real quick, roll me a sanity check. That's rolling the percentile die again. Simply roll the same 2 dice you did. You want to get below your sanity level.
Yes! 60.
All right,
Got 36 of 50.
You only take one off your sanity. And we're gonna and as you look at the body, it kind of like shambles, but then the energy sort of like depletes. The glowing blueness that was in it has just dissipated, and then it falls to the floor. And we're going back to the gals because you got 3 of these heading right towards you.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As someone that like, I'm an intern, whatever, but do I have any knowledge of the layout of hallways and rooms and shit?
Quite literally, the only doors that you can see if you were to look towards the side you just came from is sort of like the sliding area, which I will say the doors are now open because the power went off, and the room you just came from.
But do I know how to get out?
Yeah,
Do I have knowledge of the layout?
You essentially would run out that sliding door and then make a straight shot towards the front of the rec center.
Okay, so, if you guys want to get out of here, let's go this way.
I trust her enough to follow her. I mean, I don't know her, but she's an intern. She probably knows more about this than I do.
I'm extremely torn between run to the glowing blue rock and Mr. Wright himself, or leave.
Mal, if you want to roll spot hidden to see if you still see the rock, you can.
Yep, I do.
I thought you said, yeah, I see the rock. I'm like, did you roll?
I got a 71, so I don't see it, I guess.
Yeah, the rock, you do not see its glow.
Then I'm gonna follow them.
Okay, so as you guys run back, you can see that they start picking up pace.
No.
Oh god. I'm afraid.
You can hear their growling and shambling.
Can I just like start running?
You guys are running, I assume.
We are running? I didn't know we just were like
Kyle,
we're walking away.
Kyle, after
I'm
you
gonna
saw what
run.
you saw, you look over and you see 3 people dart out there. You gonna follow them, Kyle? What are you gonna do?
The thing is, with what just happened, I don't know if I want to follow them or go to my truck and get my shotgun.
If you want to run, you would have to kind of like run the same area they're running towards in order to get to your car.
Oh, so I have to go that way to get in my truck anyway and then follow them?
Yeah, you parked in the front of the rec center.
Okay, then I follow them.
Okay, so as you guys run out,
Weapon still prepped, by the way.
you see that besides the glowing energy stations, the entire city is pretty much dark.
I'm taking off my left
Oh,
glove
it's zombie
so
apocalypse.
that I'm basically armed.
Okay. You're literally armed.
Pair of hand
You're
weapons.
really armed.
What?
Okay, I will
Which
say,
all the like
Yes.
your character, she came in like a limo.
Of course.
So there's like a limo like behind where Kyle parked his truck.
We can. I have a limo. I don't know if my driver's here.
It didn't have a driver. It was automated.
What? Why would it? Oh, that. Oh God, it's automated.
if it's automated, I don't know that it'll work.
As you say that, Molly, you hear a revving of like a hover engine, and
No.
around the corner
Oh.
comes the limo. Its headlights turn on, and it's doing what essentially is equivalent to the revving of an engine. And if you look on the sides, there are two of those same creatures holding on to the door handles at the side.
But okay, Jim Bob is parked nearby, which means we can see his regular truck, right?
Yeah, you can see his regular truck.
I'm running for that.
Yeah, I'm also running for that. When I see her start running towards that, I also run.
I'll go come on and run towards that.
Yep.
At this point, I'm fully intending to hotwire it and steal it, but if Jim Bob is right behind us and seems to own it, I won't do
I want
that.
to say I'm at my truck. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Kyle, so you see these three running at you. They look relatively normal.
Well,
that's why I said relatively.
can we
Is this your
please?
truck?
I guess my character does a quick glance because he noticed the thing on the side of the head that was melting, and he notices none of them seem to have it. He's good enough to trust them.
Okay, so
I
for
do
Kyle's
know. So one
car,
of them's-
for the sake of if you guys want to get into it, there's only like one seat in the front. You could squeeze 3 people in there if you really wanted to, but someone would have to be in the bed of the truck.
Not it.
Oh no.
I feel like cybernetic lady might want to
I'll
be on
hop
the
in the
back
bed of the
thing.
truck because I can fix myself.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I would rather be in the cabin, but it's fine.
Oh god.
Do you want to gun it? What are you gonna do?
I guess we'll gun it for now.
Okay, so you gun it, you start speeding, and the limo speeds after
Can I request that we go to my? Can I like holler through the little back window thingy, like you know that middle window thing? Can I be like,
Mhm.
if we go to my apartment, I have a lab. I might can come up with, I don't know, something.
Just drive. Drive
Where?
the car. We're gonna die.
It's off.
Drive.
I'm not on right tech at all in my apartment. I can.
Ah,
We'd be safe from
Fuck, I'm
this.
the only one proficient in it. I was gonna say I'll hand her my shotgun, but I also don't think it'll do fucking anything in the limo.
I mean, he can't shoot while he drives, so I'll still take the shotgun. Proficient or not.
I hand her the shotgun. I then, whoever's in front of the glove box, I say there's shells in the glove box.
Oh,
Barrel.
who's in the middle?
I'll say I'll be in the middle. So
Okay, so I'm at the glove box. All right, so
I'm gonna say this: for every shot that Molly fires off to get her another shell, you would have to like hand it to her.
okay.
Well, there's many. There's already 4 in it. At least that's how
Okay.
most of them work. There should
Can
be
I just
4
put
in
a box beside me?
As you all are like, Molly, as you're preparing, you see that the limo is getting close, and the 2 figures that were on top of it are crawling on top of the limo to get to the front of the hood to like jump into the bed of the truck.
Okay, I want to shoot at those.
Are you just aiming for the general area of them?
I am aiming as best I can in a moving truck for like the top of the upper torso head area because it is a shotgun, so it's a spread. So I just need to hit like that area.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit their head, but I want to hit like something.
Actually,
so
that's
I'm
5
going
in the chamber.
down.
Kyle, real quick, what is the name of the shotgun she's using?
12 gauge pump.
12 gauge pump? Okay, so you need to roll above a 30 to use it. I'm sorry, below a 30.
Above a 30? Oh, okay.
Molly's like, when did the rules change?
55.
Ooh. Okay, so as you're about to fire, it jams. And one of them...
What? I can't just
Fuck.
shoot it and miss?
Would you like to waste ammo?
No, you're right.
I will say that since they're trying to go against you, against the force of gravity, I'll say 2 of you get to go before one of the monsters gets to go.
Well, I was gonna. I'm assuming that mechanical repair does not work on guns.
That's what I'm wondering. Can I try to fix the gun?
Because you kind of have. Do you have proficiency in both kinds of technology? Like, for the sake of your character, does she know both old and new?
Yes. Well, yeah, actually, yeah. She's better with new, but she had to kind of build from the ground up, so she would have had to learn.
Oh yeah, Minnie. Did we
some
establish if my
old.
rifle was in my truck or not?
Yeah, your rifle's in your truck.
She's also like mega educated.
I want to say that one's hit.
So, real quick, Molly, as you're fixing the gun, someone else has to can do something if they want to before the monsters get to go.
I don't think I
Minori's
can
in the
do
best
anything.
position.
But
That's fair.
So am I not able to do much since I'm driving?
Kyle, I will give you this. If you want to brake check the limo, there is a chance that it will smash the front of it.
Hold up, but then you throw me on
I'll
it.
use that as a last. Fuck yeah, no, that'll send her flying shit. No,
Molly would have to
can't do
roll a
that.
strength
I
check to
will
make sure
say,
she stays
for this
on the
whole
back of the truck.
sequence, I'm like very much like hunkered down within the bed of the truck as much as I can be, except for like shoulders
Okay.
and gun.
So you would get advantage on
Because
being able to do that if Kyle wanted to brake check.
I don't want to get thrown out if he takes a turn, because I was already uneasy to be sitting in the bed of the truck, and because I don't want these things to be able to hit me with any if they have a ranged attack, which I don't know if they
So,
do, but I
Minnie,
am
when
scared.
they jump on the truck, would I be able to do a roll to try to swerve whenever that happens?
That would be vehicle handling. That would be your drive skill.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So if you guys want to just let them go, Kyle, I will essentially allow you to do that as a reaction.
Well, let's see if you two can figure anything out first. If you really have nothing, then I'll try.
I've got nothing.
I've got
I was gonna say,
nothing.
The only thing that like I have
Shit.
mechanical
Well,
repair, but I don't.
Bitty chance!
Okay, so...
God, I hate this fucking rolling. 88 on a 50.
Kyle, if you want to push it, you can try to.
I'm guessing that'll mean both will land on them.
It just means that something worse will happen. The consequences will be worse if you fail.
Yeah, exactly. So if I don't get the...
Or
the
you
one-
could spend
I meant-
luck to try to get it below that.
That would take
What
most
luck?
of your luck.
Yeah, no, that would take basically all my luck.
Push it.
Fuck it! What? Shit!
What'd you get, Kyle?
I got a 000!
I just died. He threw me
Okay.
out of the truck to my
So,
death.
Kyle, the two beasts, like, they jump, and one of them jumps and tries to get onto the back of the truck. You try to, like, swerve, so that...
I hit
so
a
that way
fucking
they-
pole, don't I?
No, as you swerve, you line it up so that when it hits the bed of the truck, it lands basically on top of Minori. Sorry, not Minori. Sorry,
Fuck!
Mimi. No, fuck, that's a
Minami.
cat. Wait!
Minami.
I reach behind the
Damn it.
seat. I tell Allie, who's in the center, hold the fucking wheel straight.
Okay.
I then pull out my rifle from underneath the fucking... or from behind the seat.
Alright, if you want to roll that, go right ahead. I assume you're poking out the window.
Yes. I put the muzzle, I'm guessing basically on its forehead at this point.
I'm basically treating it as, it's like in midair.
Oh god.
I fucking shit.
Oh no!
Guess what I just rolled a fucking again?
100.
No, I rolled a fucking 000. I'm pushing that.
That's 100.
That's the 100.
That's 100?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kyle,
Yeah.
as you fire the rifle kind of midair, it hits the back of the truck
God.
and unlocks kind of... You know those trucks where, like, if you pull down the back, it kind of turns to a flat surface?
Like the tailgate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That happens.
or
So now, Molly, you have this thing
Oh
kind of,
my
like,
God.
hovering over top of you. And, like, stuff is flying out the back of the truck.
Can I go?
I'm gonna, actually, real quick, since that happened, I'm gonna roll to see if the limo gets fucked up from that stuff falling out real quick.
That's fair.
So, as all the stuff is flying out of the back, a cloth that Kyle had over the top of the bed of the truck gets stuck in the vents underneath the limo,
Overheat!
and the limo kind of
Now we just
stops.
have to deal with the thing on.
What are we supposed to do? What?
Well, I will say now the limo is further back from you because it has something stuck in its vents. So now your main concern is most likely the thing that is on top of you.
Punch him in the face!
So am
Punch
I
him in
good?
the face.
I want to jab at it with my metal hand, like jab it in the neck and like electrocute it with as much
Ooh.
voltage as I've got, which is kind of a lot because this thing is powered by my heart.
Let's consider that a live wire because it's like connected to a power source.
Okay. So,
Roll for that.
I mean, I can touch it. It's in range.
Yeah.
What do I roll?
Essentially, there's a number next to live wire. Like how Kyle had a 25 for
Not.
the gun use. There's not?
Oh, electrical repair percent. Okay, okay. I have that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Wait, double. I rolled a 00 and a 2. That's 2,
That's
right?
pretty good.
Yeah, that's a 2.
Okay. Okay, thank God.
So you ream back, and you hit it in the neck. You can hear the bone crack as you do it.
Yep, and I want to very electrocute this
Very.
Very
as much as I
electrocute.
can.
Put the voltage.
So how much
Come
damage
on.
does it do? The live wire?
It's either 1d8 or 2d8 and a stun, which I'm hoping
Well,
the
you
stun
said high
goes off
voltage,
the
so I go to
truck.
highest you can go.
Okay. 2 7s. 14 damage, and it's stunned if it lives through that.
Okay. I'm gonna real quick see how much health these things have.
I don't know if I can do it as part of the same attack or if it would be next turn, but like if it goes limp, I want to try and like push it off me and off the back of the truck.
I will say, also roll another d6 because you hit that thing hard with your augmented limb.
Yeah, and it's metal. Oh my god, a 6. I'm keeping this die on.
So that's like 20 damage?
I feel like it's dead.
I'm
Okay.
amazing.
I'm amazing.
Look, everything else I've rolled all night was such crap.
Let me real quick. Oh my god, these things only have 15 health!
Well,
Yeah,
it's
so-
fucking dead.
So as you're tasing the ever-loving shit out of this thing,
Its head fucking popped.
yeah, its head pops. And you get blood in front of you, and Emily, I'm gonna need you to roll me a sanity check, because you literally just had a thing pop in front of you. And the
Okay, but I have advantage, right?
yeah, you have advantage, because you were
When
intentionally
you do
going
open
because-
heart surgery on yourself this much,
So it's essentially roll
Okay,
twice and take
I got
the
a-
over 2.
40 the first time, which is below my sanity. Yeah, so 40.
Okay, so you just take 1 off your sanity.
Do I have to lose one if I pass?
Yeah, essentially it means, like, the way sanity works
Aw.
is, you can never not come out from something bad like that happening.
That's a shame. I kind
You
of
would
thought
eventually
I
get
was
a
hoping
chance
I
to get
could.
sanity back.
Yeah, there is a way to get sanity back. Essentially, sleeping is a way to get sanity back. Hit points as well.
Minami definitely doesn't sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
so-
point out, if I wasn't driving and it hit me at all, I was probably dead.
Oh yeah, you're low
You know,
health
I got
already.
myself shocked earlier.
So the limo's further back, so if you guys wanted to keep... Actually, where are you guys driving to?
Her apartment is where we discuss. I
I
don't know if she was... Until we got jumped on it, if she was directing me. And then we had
Yeah,
to stop
I'll
and
yell
I had to
him
focus on driving
the
straight.
next few directions as I shove this thing. Oh, actually, I want to keep this thing.
You want to keep its dead body?
Of course, you want to keep it to okay.
Well, I want to keep not like the whole body, but like, oh, its head popped, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to shove
Oh,
it
wait,
into
Molly,
the path
roll
of the
spot hidden.
limo. Roll what?
Roll spot hidden.
Oh, okay. 44. That's gonna be too high. I don't have one, so it's the base value.
Ooh. Yeah, you don't see where that disc went after its head popped.
Yep. So I just want to shove it into the path of the limo.
Ooh. Okay, roll strength.
I'm not strong.
Yeet that bitch.
She's not gonna yeet very far. Is she? 23. That's below my strength. Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
I have 40. I have 40 strength.
Yeet.
Okay, so as the limo is trying to catch up with you, it hits the dead body, and from like both the tarp kind of sucking up into its engine and along with the body, the other creature kind of just looks confusedly at the limo, like what's happening, and then it blows the hell. So for now, y'all are safe.
Fuck yeah! I only fucking both my guns jammed.